Welcome aboard, online friends. Welcome aboard, in-person friends. Thank you for coming. Another episode of some antiviral, socially distanced vinyasa with surprises with the wonderful edition known as the Bohemian Song Society. There they are. Thank you, Trey. New friend, thanks for joining us. Everybody else, I is a familiar face I've practiced with before. You have a couple things to know since we're just friends. One, during Shavasana, my children might rifle through your personal belongings. I've been teaching them these little things since in their inception, and they're wonderful at it. Don't take personal offense. Two, just embrace whatever you got to do, and don't let your physically fit young man. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, you're going to do a bunch of shit with, bunch of stuff. Excuse me, I apologize. I've been trying to filter my body language as I represent the Bank Studio. You're going to do going to try to do a lot of things with ego and musculature and just the ability to do things, being healthy and fit. That's not going to last forever. So it's not going to last just forever because you're going to age, but as the practice develops and the practice deepens, and I hope you go with it, it's going to take systematic intelligence, and it's going to take a response inwardly. So you can stack the bones and you can stack the muscles. You can create the anatomical architecture necessary to make the posture, but then you got to turn in. You got to engage the breath. You have to engage the subtle muscles of the psoas and the low abdomen and the perineal muscles of the pelvic floor. It's going to take focus with your drishti and your breath. So all these things today, that sounds like a bunch of junk. It's a lot of stuff. And all it is to do today is to just go have a good time. Don't put yourself in harm's way. And if it serves you, do it. And if it doesn't serve you, don't. And it's it. You can't do it wrong. So I love first-time students or second-time students or people coming back or renewing their vows to yoga, because it's just a nice, fresh way to wipe the palate and slate clean and get out there and paint a new masterpiece. Because, not to steal or be cliche with Dylan, but we have more than one chance to paint our masterpiece. And I'm learning that now as I invent myself again and again and again. So be willing to change and be willing to embrace the future without a whole lot of anxiety and be able to let yesterday go. It is right here, right now, my boy. Let's play. My name is Pickles. Thank you for coming. That's the Bohemian Song Society. This is brought to you today by Emily Jo Mollikin Productions. Thank you. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale super slow. Breathe in through your nose. Spread the ribs wide. Exhale. Soften the edges of the body as you exhale super slow. Dirga Pranayama, it's an elongated exhalation. And that's where it happens. So you breathe in, you energize, you get length, you get tall, you spread the ribs wide, you get strong, vital, ready to roll. You embrace that cosmic conscious moment known as the now, and then you exhale super slow. This long, slow exhalation settles the ripples in your conscious lake. It smooths out the wrinkles in your consciousness. And it allows you to be here and now. Over and over and over again, I'll ask you, sometimes I'll forget, but you have to ask yourself what time it is. It is right now, and you are right here. So be here now, and there's nothing outside this mat now that matters. No one needs you except you. You need you to be selfish for an hour, to be selfless for a week. So breathe in, peace. Breathe out, peace. Breathe in peace and light. Exhale, softness, dropping the ego and the things that no longer serve you. Breathe in and start to brush the back of the throat with the breath as you create ocean sounds. And then breathe out as you allow the shoulders to drop out of the ears. Your ego falls to the mat and rolls safely out of distance. And now you're in the individual soul. In the practice, Ratta Yoga Nushasanam, the commencement of my beloved yoga, your beloved yoga, our beloved yoga. You are yoga. Constrict the back of the throat gently and make these Ujjayi type breaths, these ocean waves of breath, this prana that flows and makes noise. So for my new friends, right, you want to make a gentle constriction in the back of the throat. It sounds like this. And when you stop hearing that, you go find it. Because when you stop hearing it, you have gone elsewhere. Your body and your leggings may lay on your mat, but you're elsewhere in your consciousness that drifts. And you get a product, again, of the environmental pressures around you. So I invite you to find your breath and come on home. We'll be happy when you get here. Inhale the shoulders to the ears, roll them up, back, and down. Allow the hands to come back and slightly behind the hip. Good. Reach up with the right hand first. Bend the elbow and place the index finger in the left ear. Now reaching down and away with the left hand, slowly bring the ear to the shoulder. Don't pull it, don't jack it, create length. Now walk your fingers on the left hand out a little bit, reach. Good, walk them out a little bit further, feel it. Keep walking it away from your hip. Good, untether the posture and straighten the arm. Inhale the left to meet the right. Boom, push them together tight. Slowly bring the chin to the chest, lean under. Alejandra Banda. Drop the right hand, reach up with the left. Slowly bend the elbow, place the index finger in the ear. Now take the right hand off to the side of your mat. Walk it away from your shoulder a bit. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder and create length along the side body. Working to open the throat chakra. Take your fingers and walk them away a little more. Oh, no jacking, just lengthening. Good, untether the posture, reach up with the left hand. Sweep the right arm to meet, push. Thumbs together, palms together, push, engage the deltoids. Slowly bring the chin to the chest, lean back. Good, lean back, exhale, push away side walls, keeping the arms behind the ears. Flex the wrists, belly is in, chin is tucked. Turn the palms over, get you some air now. Thumbs together, palms together, reach. Interlace the fingers, turn them high to the sky. Reach higher, bring the chin to the chest, reach back. Bend the elbows, hammock the head, lift the heart. So now squeeze the scapula together. Bring the elbows as far back as you can. Lift the perineal muscles of the pelvic floor, then lift the back ribs. Shove your sternum towards the sky, lift your front ribs, look up. Oh, break the fascia across the chest. Slowly bring the biceps to the ears, round the upper back as you fold in the hips. Good, untether the hands. Slowly let them face the fingers down and the palms towards the front of the room. Bring them down so that they face the knee. Just the fingertips touch while you lift your tuchus. And then when the saddle of the hand comes down, you bring your bum back. You stretch across the bottom of the forearm, and now you start to make small circles with the shoulders. Good. Good, good, good. Not just stretching, but strengthening in the rest. Good. Slowly bring your bum back and peel those fingers up one at a time. Bring them to heart center. Plaster them in between your boobs. Bend your and bow your head and set an intention for your practice. Create peace within and around yourself. Breathe peace. Drop the hands, sweep them above. Thumbs together, palms together. Reach but stay rooted. Exhale, push away side walls. Stop at 3 and 9. Palms face the front of the room. Spread them wide. Good. Squeeze the fist as tight as you can. Good. Make circles. Just the rest. Squeeze it tighter. Go the other way. Bring the hands loose, spread them as wide as you can. The palm of the hand as tight as a drum head. Bring the right arm under the left, walk your fingers back, give yourself a squeeze. Stacking the elbows when you can. Do so by bringing the backs of the forearms together, Garandasana. Tip your eagle arms up. Exhale, round the upper back and fold. Inhale up, reach, 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 reach. Hands together. And on the exhalation, twist to the left. Right hand coming outside the left knee, lift the heart. Lift the heart, get tall. Exhale, get soft. Now splay those ribs wide. Break free. Good, slowly take your gaze over to your right knee. Sweep the left hand to meet the right knee. Crisscrossing at the arms, inhale, look up. Exhale, round back. Round the back and fold forward. Good. Inhale up. Sweep them high. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, push away side walls. Take the thumb inside to the pad in front of the pinky now. Wrap the fingers over the top. Squeeze. It hurts your thumb a little bit. Turn your palms down or flex the wrist. Good. Squeeze. Pull those thumbs closer so you push the outside edge of your hand away. Big circles. Big circles. Feel the cracking in the popcorn come the other way. Get through center and lift that navel in towards your spine. Spring the fingers wide. Left arm under the right. Walk them back. Give yourself a hug, silly goose. Stack the elbows. Bring the backs of the arms together. Garandasana. tip your eagle up. Exhale, tip your eagle down. Round the upper back, let the fingers touch the grass. Inhale, up. Lift the elbows until they must untether. Reach, 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 but stay rooted. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand coming outside the right knee. Send the crown of the head as high as you can as you inhale, creating length with a vertical spine. Don't drop the head. Exhale, look over the right shoulder as far as you can with your eyes, then close them. Release the jaw. Wring it out and bust some of the fascia in the digestive organs. Come on, Don. Untether the posture. Grab your knees. Good. Firm purchase pulls the sternum in front of the biceps. You hinge forward. Take some hip circles to the left. Good. Ground down through your sits bones. Strong behind your belly, but your upper body just blooms. Relax the head, neck, shoulders, and face. Come on through center. Sit up nice and tall. Pull the chest forward. Hinge forward as you look up. Exhale completely. Inhale, send the crown of the head through center. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest, scoop out your belly. Now inhale, pull the heart through. Good. Stay grounded through the sits bones. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, pull the heart through. Exhale, round the back. Good. Inhale, pull it through. Exhale, round the back. Move with your breath now, silly goose. We got to create a little kundalini. We have to nudge the kundalini, the base of the spine, awaken and poking the serpent. Pull your chest through. Exhale back. Waking up the thoracic sign. Move now, faster. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now move, silly gooses. Wake it up. Good. Good. There you go. Keep rocking. You'll feel it from the SI joint, the IT joint. You'll feel it in the thoracic spine. Good. Keep going. 8 more times. Faster. Fast as you can breathe. Go. Move. You got to create some spark in there. Yeah. Tell him, Fleckenstein. Yeah. Send him, Christine. Pull it through center. Hinge forward. Dive forward. Follow your heart. Take your hip circles the other way. Now move it around a little bit. Dig your sits bones in deep. Good. Stabilize behind your navel. Strong in your upper body. Relax the head, neck, shoulders, and face. Dance, for God's sake. Dance. Ear to the shoulder, chin across the chest. Big organic movements to break the rust, the chains. Get rid of it. Send those things that keep us small to the side. And blossom. Up through center. Here we go. Up and over the knees. Come on. Keep the toes crossed. You know how it is. Move it out. Now, typically, Jenny's the only one that really, really hates it. I'm sorry she's missing it. I hope she's doing it at home. I need you to keep your toes crossed. Trey, I need mandatory eye contact here. Align your wrist, elbow, and shoulder. Keep your knees out wide. You feel that in your hips? Oh, dang. Pull your heart through. Look up. Good, good, good. Now, close your eyes and get a snarky smile on your face. Almost certifiable. Nick, a little more snark. Pull the heart through. Come on down. Now, release the legs. You're going to love this one. If you love this one, Trey, you're going to love this one. Oop. Abhikasana. Now, bring them up. Knees up. I'm 50. Fat. If I can do it, you can do it. Now, 90 degrees in your hip, 90 degrees in your knee, 90 in your ankle. Turn the inner ankle down and look, Michael. He loves this. Look at him. Now, soften your cosmic garden. That's our low body. Pull the heart through. Look up. Take your right hand under the shoulder, left hand under the shoulder, and rotate the shoulders back and down. Squeeze. Keep your cosmic garden low. Lift just your heart. Oh, that's nice. Oh, now move around a little. Oh, dang. Bring the toes together. Lift the knees. I'll meet you at the table. That was nice. Ready? Let's play, silly goose. All right, Velocity Child's Pose. This is what it looks like. You take it whenever you want, just not now. But when you need it, take it. Don't wait for me to offer. Sometimes I forget. That's it. You know how it is. Just like Michael, I've been drinking all day. Now, the toes tuck, wrist, elbow, and shoulder. Tuck the toes, drop your belly, pull your heart through. Exhale, round the back, Marjasana, Bitalasana, cat and kitty. Tuck them toes, pull your heart through. Exhale, round the back. Tuck them, silly goose. Pull your heart through, look up. Good. Exhale, round the back, push down the tops of the feet. Scoop out your belly and look at it. A neutral spine. Look up. Bring just the chin to the chest, the length of the cervical spine. Bring the right knee in towards center. Inhale the left leg behind you, roll out the ankle. Exhale, round the back, knee to chest. Inhale it back. Exhale, bring it to the elbow. Inhale it back. Good. Push down with the left hand, inhale the right. Spread the fingers wide. Good. Bend the left knee. Bend the right elbow. Palm faces your face. Drop your belly as you find cow. Look up and point the toes. Exhale, cat flexion of spine, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. A long line. Right hand comes down. Left foot comes in front of the hands. Tip tap. Exhale, sweep it over. Look over your right shoulder. Peace and length on the left side. Inhale it up. Tip tap. Exhale it way back. Good. Inhale it back, but this time align it with the hip and hold it in the air. Good. Flex the foot. Wait until left hand. Inhale the right arm in front of you and reach out as if we're shaking hands. Now give it a pump. Longer. Pump. We'll do this for another 45 minutes. See how it goes. Drop the hand round the back, knee to chest. Inhale it back. Hug the eyes of the knee of the ribs. Eyes of the elbows forward. Touch chin and chest. Inhale up. Round the back. Place the foot between the hands. Low lunge. Extend the left leg. Fold. Ardha Hanumanasana. Now, passive flexion of the toe. Slowly make it dorsal. Flex the left foot and plug the femur in. Inhale halfway. Walk your hands to the left side. Exhale, fold. Inhale up through neutral. Frame the foot. Lengthen the spine. Empty your belly. Exhale, fold. Inhale it up. Walk it to the inside edge. Lift. Hinge forward and fold. We'll get all three hammies. Inhale up. Bend the knee. Toes in line with the ankle. Anjaneyasana. Oh, yeah. Drop it down to cactus. Lift your heart. Look high. Chin to the chest. Extend the arms and twist to the left. Look at your left thumb. Drop the left hand. Inhale the right. Twisted peaceful monkey, silly goose. Drop the right hand down. Inhale up. Reach. Lean forward, bend the right knee. Left hand finds the heel, bring it into your bum. What was that? Someone screamed. Might have been something. Oh, was it? Good. Come on down to your forearm. Trey's going to like this part. Keep the foot, Trey. Mandatory eye contact. Here. You love it. Good. Breathe. Open the heart. Now release the foot. Stack the forearms and come into your deep lizard. Lily, careful of that hip. If this is you got the same one I got, we got issues right now. Inhale the hands back under. Come to the frame of the foot. Tuck the toes on the right. Find your high lizard lunge. Good. Cat flexion of the spine. As you inhale, bring the right foot to meet your left. Turn the toes outside your mat and sit into your malasana. Garland pose. It's quite comfortable. Good. Nice. Drop the right hand down, open left. Anchor that right knee, twist. Slowly bring the right hand down. Lift the bum. Good. Bring those elbows on the backs of the triceps. Lean forward. You can bring your feet close together if you're not happy with that. And find your Bakasana crow. Oh, fly, babies. Send the legs back. Shoot them back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Spread the fingers wide. Soften the head, neck, shoulders, and face. Inhale the left leg. Exhale, round the back, knee to chest, cat flex of the spine. Inhale it up. Stack the hips. Bend the knee, look under the armpit. Good. Slowly round the back, knee to chest. Sneak it underneath the right arm, open up. Reach. Right hand down, left leg high. Come through plank. Round the back to knee to chest now. Place the sole on the inside edge, open left. Vashisthasana with a twist. Do that on a hill, it's fun. Drop your left foot off your mat. Straight-legged fucking wild thing. Yes. Rotate the upper body, left hand down, left leg high. Exhale, round the back, knee to chest. Knee to the navel as you inhale the right leg. Chin to chest. Inhale up, right knee meets left, 10 toes tucked, sit on your heels. Good, hands at Anjali Mudra. Alrighty, 10 toes tucked. Send your knees towards me. Press your hands into your chest. Detach from pleasure. Good, lean back. Look up. Taking the plantar, standing out for a walk. Rotate the shoulders back and down, weight. Lift the heart. Soften the skin between your eyebrows. Embrace the discomfort because you love it. You know the gems are hidden in the cool parts. Chin to chest. Untuck the toes. Splay the metatarsals wide. Lift the knees. Counter and bring space of freedom to the ankle. Splay the metatarsals wider. Rotate the hands back. Lift the heart, the knees. Keep the bum down. Open the throat, look back. Now push down the top of your feet and find your delicious back bend. Oh, that's nice. Come on forward, silly goose. Here you go. Hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck your toes. Drop your belly. Pull your heart through and we'll do the other side. Exhale, round the back cat flexion of the spine. Tuck toes, drop your belly. Bharjasana, Vitalasana. Exhale, round the back cat. One more time, waking it up. And exhale, round it. A neutral spine brings the left knee in, inhale the right, and rotate the ankle. Exhale, round the back, knee to chest. Inhale it back. Exhale, bring it to the elbow and squeeze. Inhale it back. Push down with the right, inhale the left, a long line. Then bend that right knee. Bend the left elbow. Point up as you gaze up, dropping your belly, cow. Exhale, round the back elbow to knee, cat. Inhale, reach. Length and long. Left hand down, flex the foot. Bring it up and tap it in front of your right fingertip, tip tap. Exhale, sweep it over to the left side of your mat. Look over your left shoulder. Anchor it and look, twist. Inhale it up, tip tap. Exhale, sweep. Inhale it up. This time align it with the hip and hold it high. Flex the foot. Push down with the right hand. Inhale the left. Reach. Shake hands with me now and give it a pump. Lift your right foot higher and pump. Higher. You love it. Pump. Breathe. Drop the left hand down, round the back, knee to chest. Inhale it back, hug the ribs, dancing, kidding. Inhale up, knee between, hands between. Extend the right leg, fold. Passive flexion with the toes. Inhale halfway, exhale bow. Inhale up halfway, now dorsal flexion of the foot. Plug the femur into that hip socket. Align the hips and shoulders. Walk it to the right and fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, come through center and fold. Yeah. Inhale up halfway. Hands to the left, inside. Get that other hammy out the way. Good. Inhale up, bend the knee. Find your monkey, Anjaneyasana. Bring the knee in line with the ankle. Left hip forward. Reach high, friend to friend. Drop your arms to cactus. Lift your heart higher. Brace the psoas and the hip flexor on the left side. Bring the chin to the chest. Extend the arms out wide. Wiggle your fingers and twist to the right. Drop that right hand. Turn your left palm up. Twisted, peaceful, monkey warrior. Oh, windmill the arm so the left arm comes inside the right foot and you open to the right. Lean forward enough to bend the left knee. Drop your hand back. There's your foot. Bring your heel into your bum. Give it a push. You'll feel it in the left quad pretty good. Come on down to your left forearm. Keep your foot. Good. Come up to the knife edge of the right foot. Release the foot. Don't slingshot. Stack the forearms and fold. Lizard. Settle into this hip now. Breathe peace. It's for real, ain't it? You need space in there. We sit a lot, babies. That's not too good for us. And in this digital world, we have a tendency to sit more. We have a tendency to sit and roll the upper and cervical spines as you round the back to stare at your phone. We've got to correct all these asymmetries by taking the hands between and under the shoulders. Tuck the toes, find your high lizard line. Look forward, rounding the upper back. Step your left foot to meet your right. Heels on, toes off. Malasana garland. Breathe peace. Look up, tuck the tail under. Then bring the chin toes parallel to the floor. Oh, that's nice. Good, release the hands. Lift the bum high. Good. Place the knees on the back of the arm, right at the front of your mat. Engage your mula bandha and fly, Bakasana. And when you're ready, send the legs back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Well done. Pedal, babies. Relax the head, neck, shoulders, and face. Breathe. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, round the back, knee to chest. Inhale it up. Bend the knees, stack the hips, look under your right armpit. This time come to just the fingers on the right hand. Flatten the hand, exhale, round the back, knee to chest, sneak it under the left arm, open left, falling triangle. Left hand down, right leg high. Come through plank, stabilize. Hold, bring the right knee to chest. Place the sole on the inside edge of the left and open to the right, Vashisthasana. When you're ready, drop your right foot off. Straight leg, funky, wild thing. Rotate the upper body, right hand down, right leg high. Exhale, round the back, knee under the table. Inhale the left. Chin and chest, dancing kitty. Inhale up. Left knee meets the right knee. Hip distance apart. Sit between your heels. Follow your heart's knowing. Supta Virasana. Ooh. Don't go past your edge. Trey, squeeze those knees towards the center line. Don't let them go to the path of least resistance. That's the devil's leg, baby. You're gonna walk on thin ice now. Keep your knees coming together. Internally rotating, energizes through the center. Tuck your tailbone to protect your lumbar spine. Bring the chin to the chest. Inhale up. Big toes together, toes on top. Knees out wide, forehead down. Balasana, child's pose. Take a breath. Breathe peace. Good. 3 circles of breath as you remember how cool you are. 3 circles of breath as you close your eyes but open your ears. 3 more circles of breath as you open your heart. 3 more circles of breath. You feel that cool breeze hit your back. Now, come up onto the forehead or chin. Take those hands and slide in between your legs and find your feet. This time, taking the right cheek. Now, settle into the thought of how much more, and how infinitely more you are than what you see. Think about how much more you are than what shows up in the mirror. So the next time you walk by the mirror, instead of looking at your gut or your butt, your teeth, your hair, you will look yourself in the eye. It'll sparkle and depth. Inhale up, come to the chin or the forehead, enough to free your hands. Place them in prayer. Bend the elbows and place the thumbs to the base of your cervical spine. Yes. And find the forehead. Good. Opening up the triceps, stretching underneath the intercostals along the armpits and the lats. Placing the thumbs to the base of the neck. As you revisit your intention, you breathe peace, and you remember people that you love. You remember the things you're grateful for. You know that these things are hidden in these places that are not so cool, because the subtleties is where it lies. And it's an inner self-study. Before it's an outer self-study, I can tell you that. We use the outer body just to get to the inner. Inhale up. Drop the hands under the shoulders. Make your way through table. Tuck your toes. Good. Send your bum all the way back. Spread the fingers wider. Extend just your leg. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe peace. Breathe peace. Inhale the right leg. Exhale, round the back knee to chest. Place it between the hands. High line. Pivot the left foot, but keep the hips and shoulders square. Inhaling, Virabhadrasana 1. Bring the left hip forward. Bend the knee until it's in line with the right ankle. Good. Gaze up. Drop the arms and sweep them through your Virabhadrasana 2, looking down at your right heel. Making sure it draws a line to the arch of the left foot. Good. Look back at your left arm. Make sure it's earnest and reaching back. Now look over your right middle finger with a serious look on your face. But the crown of the head still reaches up. Now gaze down between your navel. Reach down and pick it up. Sweep it forward and find your Virabhadrasana 3. Bend the right knee and reach back with the left hand. Coming right back through your Virabhadrasana 1. Slide the hands down through center. Plant them into your chest, extend the right leg. Rotate the toes, all 10, face the north. Sweep the arms above. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana. We never talk when I'm here. This is a chance we should catch up. Inhale up halfway. Now look at me. Look up after you look up. But I need you to follow your heart, not your head. Everybody looks at this posture, it's like, oh, look at him, his head's on the ground. Ooh, her head's up her butt. Follow your heart, hinge at the waist. And only at the bottom is a full expression, let the head fall where it may. And the hands between your feet. You'll feel in the hamstrings and the lumbar spine, but it's more than that. It's allowing gravity to take over. It's literally a barometer for humility. Inhale up. Good. Bring the hands to the hips. Engage your Mula Bandha. They're the muscles that stop you from peeing. Inhale up. Pivot the toes on the right foot. Step your left foot to meet your right. Samastiti. Bring your hands to heart center. New friend in the room. Let's go over it. Pick up all 10 toes. Bring down only your pinkies. Bring down the second one. Bring down only the third one. Bring down the long weird one. Bring down the big one. And lift the arch of the foot. Now internally rotate your thighs. Tuck your tailbone under. Lift the shoulders back and down. Palms now face forward. They yearn for the ground and your belly is in. Your heart is out. The crown of the head goes straight up. Then you tuck your chin. Close your eyes. This is mountain pose. Nicely done. Breathe peace in your mountain Tadasana. Shoulders back and down. Chin is parallel. Gaze is softer. Eyes are closed. And you are so tough I could run into you now and I'd bounce off. Gaze into the yard real softly. Take your lift out front. Lift the toes on the left but place them down. Don't grip and inhale the right leg. Good. Send it back at a 45-degree angle. Keep the palms facing forward. I need them both. That way I know your shoulder and hips coming. Bend that knee so it's in line with the ankle. Then sweep the arms above, behind the ears. Virabhadrasana. 1. Like you were poked out of the ground. Like you came vaulted out of the ground. Shiva threw his dreadlock. He was mad. He picked the dreadlock over his head. He threw it into the mountain. It came up at his father-in-law's little soiree in the form of Virabhadra. Good. Let those arms go. Shh. The noise it made when you released those arms and went, shh. Did you hear it? Shh. That was the slicing off of old Doksha's head. Look at your left knee and line it with the ankle. Spread the toes wide. Look at your right arm. Oh, there's his head. That son of a gun should have invited me to the party. Now look down. There's his head. Sweep it up. And find your Virabhadrasana 3. And you can place it on the sword in front of you. Oh, mythology's like nursery rhymes, man. Sometimes they're dark. Nice. Now bend that left knee. Reach back as far as you can with the right. The toes come down, they face forward. Pivot the foot, Virabhadrasana 1. Slide the hands down through center. Slow by your third eye, mindful not to judge. Slow by your lips as you say kind and truthful words and then extend the right leg. Pivot all 10. Release the arms behind you, interlace them. With the exception of the index finger, but clear the shoulders, get them out of the way. Good, good. Lift your heart. Point down with that Shiva Mudra. Jumping mullet flying all over. Look up. Hinge forward and fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. See. Breathe. For you fellas more so than others, don't mean to isolate you, the shoulders have a lack of range of motion. It's just how we're built. Relax your head and neck. Now trust me. Good, breathe. You all right? Some of these fascial layers, this connective tissue, and the shoulder. Bring the hands down to the lumbar spine. Protect in the back. Engage the Mula Bandha and inhale up. Good. Pivot the toes on the left and step your right foot to meet your left. Front of your mat, Samos DTE. Alrighty, silly goose. Spread the toes wide. Place them back down. Find your drishti. Inhale the left leg. Hold. Open to the left. Place it across the right knee. Sit. Figure 4. Nice. Inhale up. Unbind and sweep it around. Grab your left wrist. Lean right. Come on back through center. Inhale the knee. Good. Place it on the inside edge without touching it if you can. Anywhere but the knee. Use your hand if you have to. And find your Vrikshasana. This time the pinky comes together, the thumb, the saddle of the hand as you open Lotus Mudra. Tuck the tail. Find your drishti. Inhale the knee and hold. Dangle your broken branch, Vrikshasana. Sweep it back at a 45-degree angle, extending the right leg. Good. Right heel draws a line to the arch, toes towards Mitra on the right foot. Drop your arms parallel. Then you reach. Look at me now. Reach out of your right. Reach. 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 Like you're between two panes of glass now. Fold. Utthita Trikonasana. Breathe. Yes. Turn the right hip under and open the left. The arm is perpendicular to the floor and vertical. Good. Crown of the head reaches forward. And the gaze goes up and then you close them. Well done. Engage the muscles to stop you from going to the bathroom and inhale the arms up. Good. Step that left foot to meet your right. Hands to heart center. Samas DTE. Inhale the arms. Exhale, hinge and fold. Uttanasana. Inhale halfway. Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale back. Inhale, rise. Thumbs together, palms together. Reach but stay rooted. Hands to heart center. Samas DTE. Sweep them up as we salute the sun. Reach. Tuck your tail. Gentle back bend. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Pedal. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Good. Externally rotate your shoulders. Release the head and neck. Good. Take your gaze from your toes to your knees. Take your gaze from your knees to your navel. Good. Lift the upper back and watch how it opens up. Lift your heels, bend your knees, hop, step, or jump yourself to the front of your mat. Inhaling halfway. Exhale back. Inhale, rise. Thumbs together, palms together, reach. Hands to heart center, toes up on the left foot wide. Inhale the right leg. Open it to the right. Place it across the left knee. Hands in Anjali Mudra as you sit in your figure 4. Just find a little bit of space in the hip. Breathe. Extend the left leg, inhale up. Untether as you take your right foot to the left, grabbing your right wrist, lean left. Inhale back through center. Find your tree, Vrikshasana. Tough with genie pants. Inhale to your Lotus Mudra, tuck the tail. Lift the heart high. Tuck your tail under more. Lift your heart higher. Bring the arms behind the ears. Nice. Inhale the right knee, hold. Dangle your broken branch. Sweep it back at a 45, extending the left leg. Arms are parallel. Reach out over your left middle finger. Reach out over your left middle finger. Reach. And between two panes, you fold. Utthita Trikonasana. Thank you, B. I was just going to ask you. Left hip under. Right hip open. The arm is perfectly parallel. Don't hyperextend the back. Don't hyperflex the back. Good. Good. Breathe. Utthita Trikonasana. Good. Nice. Good. Engage the Mulabana and inhale up. Good. Take a bend to your left knee. Look at the toes. Step your right foot to meet your left. Samas DTE. Inhale the arms. Exhale back. Inhale halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal now. Oh yeah, inhale that right leg high. Exhale, round the back. Place the elbow on the back of the knee. Hold, pinch it in close. Hold, slide it down. Bring the toes behind the left. Look out over your left shoulder and extend the left leg. Make sure it's parallel with the long edge of your mat. Lean out to the right. Pick the foot up. Align the shin as parallel as you can with the front edge of your mat. Stay low and slow, Kapotasana. Breathe. Find space. Bring support under your right butt cheek if you like. Breathe peace. Space in a sciatic corridor. The more space and length and freedom you have in your body, the more you'll have between your ears. Then you can push your brains out of the way. Trust the heart's knowing. And exclude yourself from rational thought. Honest yoga. Real yoga. A sense of self-awareness. A sense of oneness for a change. Good. Slowly inhale up. Drop the right sit bone over to the right. Make sure it's in contact with the mat. Lean. Now square up that right leg, that right shin. Lean more. Lean more. Now sweep that left leg around until the ankle sits over the knee. Careful now, hips. I'm dying right now. My daughter and I are suffering from some hips. Flex both feet. Now, your left ankle must be over your right knee. Good. Flex both. Flex the foot tray because the knee joint will blow up before your hips let it open. You know what I mean? So if your hips aren't ready, be cool. Flex and they'll line. Now, look at your left shin. It should eclipse the bottom. Then you lean forward and fold. Fire lock. And if you have tiny bits of bursitis or tiny tears in the hip or a little bit of a micro tear in the psoas, be mindful here. Alex, please keep those in. We're trying to run a little show here. Did we not talk about my rating earlier? Sensi 17. Oh yeah, settle into that hip as much as you can. Mindful not to go past your edge, but go walk hand in hand. You know this stuff ain't fun. Nick, bring that bottom heel towards me. I gotta keep an eye on you at all times. For God's sakes, look at him. Now stack that knee. Don't wrestle it, just relax and come forward. Yes, good, good, good. Nice job. Inhale up. Walk the hands back. Put weight into the palms and lift your heart. Clear the shoulder. Heel toe the right foot. Slide the left foot down. Ow. That's officially in Sanskrit known as ow. Lift your heart. Drop your knees to the left, your gaze to the right. Break some of the fascia off the middle. Just take a contraction out of the middle part of the body, intercostals and obliques and all that junk. Inhale up through center. Drop your knees to the right, your gaze to the left. Good. Good. One more time we come through center. Bring the soles of the feet together as you hinge forward. Hinge forward, hinge forward, hinge forward, hinge forward. Don't bend your back. Keep hinging forward. Follow your heart, follow your heart. Finally fold, Baddha Konasana. You will feel the difference between one side and the other. One side of your body is certainly less open than the other. Aha, some more awareness. Ida Pingalinadi. We'll see what meridian of the body and channel and nadi is open and what's not. Maybe you rock a little side to side, keeping your ischium, the lobes of the pelvis, still in the mat. But just this little organic movement to bring it closer and deeper into this internal part of the hip socket. And then at some point, the greater trochanter, which is that hump on the outside edge of the ball socket of your hip, your femur, will touch. It'll compress either with the pelvis itself, or your ribs will hit your legs, or your belly will hit the floor, or whatever. Inhale up. Good. Nice. I want you to lean way left. Clear the right leg. Place this left in front. This left ankle is going to be underneath your right shoulder. I need you to lean way out enough so you can extend that right leg. It's not easy coming in this one. But run it so the top of the foot is square to the floor and it's parallel with the long edge of your mat. Lean out a little bit. Clear it. Pick it up. Make sure you can move it. Stay low and slow. Kapotasana. And this side might be vastly different. Plus, you came in from a different angle. So you took the beach road this time. We took the bypass on the other side. And you will find the space in your sciatic corridor is either there or not. You will find the length of the lower lumbar muscles and the hyperextensive muscles of the low back, the quads, the piriformis, all this jazz is either going to give it to you or it ain't. And you're going to follow your breath And you're going to let the breath be the rudder for the practice. No ego. Slow the breath down. Longer exhalations. Remind yourself of what you're grateful for. Remind yourself why you're here. You came because Michael said you should come, Trey. That's the last reason you'll stay. You came because your shoulder hurts or your back is sore. You're the last reason you stayed. A year from now, the reasons you came are oblivious to you. Because all that junk is fixed. You're way past there. You're closer to home. Yeehaw. Settle into that right or left glute some more. A few more circles of breath. And get control of your chitta consciousness. Cover it. Your body wants to fidget. Your body wants to move. Find it in the stillness. All the secrets, children, are hidden in the stillness. Go get them. You got this. You can let the squirrels run around your brains all day, or you can put a leash around them. You know what I mean? You know the deal. I say it to you every other day, it seems like. The mind is an unbelievably bad master. But it's a pretty good servant. So let your mind serve you instead of run you. God, this feels good. I'm just going to stay here for a while and call the rest of this in. You guys do your thing. Whatever you do, be safe. Slowly inhale up. I'm just kidding. Lean to your left. Take the left shin, although I could have stayed there for a week. Was that your good hip, Lily, or your bad one? Yeah, that was my bad one, but it felt good. Lean to the left. We walk around limping now. My poor kid. I'm the yoga teacher, and we share like canes as we walk down the road. Square up. Flex both feet. Make sure the bottom shin is parallel with the short edge of your mat. Make sure both ankles and feet are flexed. Lift your heart. Bring your right sit bone down. Oh, now don't go forward. Don't go forward. Come up. Pierce it first. Now lean to your right. More. Oh, yeah, more. More. Now roll in slow. Find your fire level. Oh, dang, that's nice. Oh, dang, it feels different on this side, Pickles.com. Because we willfully create asymmetry, kids. I'm not picking on you, but we all do it. We willfully create asymmetry. We don't knowingly willfully. Sometimes it's willfully. But sometimes it's just the deal, you know, the hand you're dealt. So you play it. Inhale up slow, tuck the hands back. Clear the chest first. Get the shoulders back. Inhale the left, so you can heel toe it in front of the hip. Slide the right ankle down. It falls mat distance apart. Lift your heart, look up. Good. Now, keep your feet mat distance apart. I want you to tuck your tail. Keep your gaze up. Lift, 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 lift. Oh, break that muscle. Yes, there's a strapping time. Hip flexor goes across the choke right at the bottom of the pelvis. Open up the shoulders. Those muscles. God's little faux pas, the collarbone. I don't mean to pick on him. I'm just a tomato salesman. But that was a God's mistake, the collarbone. Ask any road racer. Slowly bring your chin to your chest, your hands down. Drop your knees to the left, your gaze to the right. Close your eyes, smile. Inhale up. Drop your knees to the right, your gaze to the left. Oh, yeah. Inhale through center. That was cute, but you didn't twist deep enough. Drop them now to the left and gaze to the right. Gaze further to the right. Bring that right knee down to the ground. Pin it down and open up space along the mid-body. Inhale up. Last time to the right. Do it, babies. Look left. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Inhale through center. Take the soles of the feet together. Engage your quads. Hinge forward. Take your hands. Externally rotate these femoral caps. Rock forward on the pelvis. Hinge forward. See you later. Barakanasan. Fold forward. And relax. And those feet are not handles for your ego. Those feet are just guides, little rudder sticks if you want to grab to help you. But you don't use them to pull you deeper, because from the middle of your spine up is nothing but nonsense. At that point, it's the ego, and where your head goes is of no concern of mine. I need you to keep pulling the spine and the crown of the head towards me. And as you exhale, the space you create with your exhalation, of course, is where your soul resides. You don't have to be told that. You hinge forward. You occupy that space. You turn inward and you relax. You turn inward and you embrace this time you have with yourself. And then you distance yourself from any nonsense. You distance yourself, Jessica Marie. from suffering and nonsense. Good. All right, new friend. It's got to be done, Trey. You don't even realize how close friends were. You're going to be like Instagramming me, texting me all the time. We're like that. Now, here. You take your peace fingers and you grab your big toes. This one's, if you even blink during this, we have to start over. Lean back and hover your heels. Stare. Do not laugh. Let it go. Oh, lift your heart! Look at me, Trey! Uncle Pickles is your new cellmate! Lift your heart high! Lift it high now! All right, get him back. One more shot, Trey. You got this. Ready? Now let him go. Keep him up. Extend those feet. Bring him down slow. Lift your heart. Hinge forward and fold. Lupa Vista Konasana. Find your way. How's that, the inside of your legs? Nice to meet you, right? Better now. So I said, how old are you? 27. All right, feel it now? You can't imagine what it would feel like when you're at my age, so get on it. Mine didn't do, I didn't do this the first time I did it either. I'm a 250-pound tomato salesman that abused himself for decades, This took a little bit of time, but it's the tapas. The tapas is the heat, it's rolling out your mat and practicing. And then the benefits are not you're good at yoga or you're the champion of yoga or I won my yoga competition. It's not. You're free. That's the benefit. That's the whole thing. You know who you are. You're free within yourself. What else could we want? What else could we want? And you have a right to be free and you have a right to be happy and you have a right to be strong and healthy and flexible and stable. And then you have a right to be the best you can be for the people around you because that's their right. Their right is to have the best you around them when you need and when they need you most. So turn inward, man. Revisit your intention. Inhale up halfway. Grab your big toes. Now there's no safety net now, babies. Lean forward. Here we go. Look at that face, Nalty. Now send those feet back. Externally rotate and push them back. Now lift your heart. Keep looking at me. Keep looking at me. Keep looking at me. Then eat some grass. Yeah. Breathe peace, man. Good job. Well done. Slowly come on up. Let the hands ride the legs. Slowly get to your knees. Pick them up. You should say an ancient Sanskrit word called ah. Hinge forward. Spread them out wide. It's Yiddish. I'll have to ask Molly. That's it. It's got a lot of H's and G's. It's pull your heart through. Look up. Seated versions of cow. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Cat flexion of the spine. Inhale it up. Pull the heart through. Look up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Pull it up. Lift the heart high. Spine, extend the arms. Inhale the legs. Extend them if you'd like, or keep them in table, Navasana or both. Flex the feet. Bring only the left heel down and the right hand. Inhale them both. Left heel, left hand. Inhale them both. Open wide. Exhale, squeeze. Flex the feet, drop the heels. Inhale the arms. Hinge forward and fold. Paschimottanasana. Breathe peace. Ground down to your sits bones. Who cares where your head goes? Dig your sits bones into my yard. Good. The next inhalation, inhale and spread the ribs wide. Set the crown of the head as hard as you can towards me. Now do not fold. Exhale completely. Suck your navel in close to the front of the spine. As you exhale, sending the diaphragm high in the rib cage. Now just collapse over your quads. Oh, dang. Yeah. Nicely done. Welcome home. This is where your soul resides, kids. This is the length of the posterior, the west side. Paschimottanasana. Time to turn inward. Time to be with yourself. A time to reconnect to your intention. Maybe it just changed. Maybe you just need to be reminded again. Breathe peace and create that peace within and around you. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. It'll pay off. I pray for peace. I practice for peace. I set my intentions for peace. And little bits at a time, it gets better and better. in little tiny bits at a time, the more I pray, which these asanas are my prayers. My body is my church, but I keep busting these asanas out every day over and over again, and sooner or later, this much gets better. And if it's just this much, I'm gracious, and if it's this much another time, then I'm even happy more and more. But practice, 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 babies. Oh, it's coming. Inhale the hands, let them ride the legs. Good. Slowly inhale the shoulders to the ears, place them outside the hips, sit in your Dandasana. 90 degrees in your hips, flex the feet. Internally rotate the thighs, crown of the head up, tuck the chin, 90 degrees. Yeah. Nice. Now bring your hands to heart center. And as slow as you can, articulate one vertebrae at a time till you make your way to your back. Keep your heels pinned to the ground. Slow. That's it, Michael. That's the face you need to do this. Yeah, slower. Oh, you look like vampires. Well done. Keep your heels down, Trey. Slowly slide them heels, bend the knees, slide them into your bum. Hip disc apart and parallel. Drop your hands to your side, spread the fingers wide outside the hip. Tuck your tailbone, engage your quads, not your bum, and lift your hips. Satubandha Sharvangasana, the bridge. Back bends. Heart openers. Anahata. Breathe, peace. All right, Trey, new friend. Take your index finger on your right hand and stick it out. Now poke yourself in the ass, for real. Hard as a rock, you have to take it out. This is the hardest part of this posture is release the contraction of the glute, send it into the quads, the low major mind body muscles there. Push up and release your butt. Now fill your chin with chest. Bend your back the way it wants to be bent and reset your pelvis. Like restarting your phone, like restarting your computer. We're just resetting the pubic symphysis, bringing symmetry, or allowing the body at least to do its very best to bring symmetry back to itself without the aid of something over the counter or in the office. Nothing against those people at all. I just want to keep you out of there as long as I can. And then articulate one vertebra at a time. Till you make your way into the arms of a friend. The sacrum touches down. As soon as it does, my backyard will come up and hug you. Oh yeah. Then you bring your knees into your chest. You give yourself a squeezy. Make circles with your knees, 3 to the right, 3 to the left. Bring your heels close to the ground as you massage the lumbar spine. The sacrum, the coccyx, and all the attachments. The sacrum, babies, was not always a fused vertebra. In utero, it was floating and flying around. But when we got out, we got ourselves born. Everything in the world crabbed onto it like a life raft. So many attachments, tendons, ligamental attachments. Oh, there, massage that low back. Then drop your feet to the floor. Hip disc apart and parallel. My boy, Buddha, Bradford, Coltrane, Buddha, Lawler, the first. Would you join me, son? Extend your legs, take them towards the sky, roll along your spine and come to sit, and I'll show you your next back bend. It's known as Urdhva Dhanurasana, Chakrasana, or a wheel. Good. Oh, yes. Heels into the sits bones, hip disc apart parallel. Fingers come and face the scapula, elbows generate towards the center line. Tuck the tailbone, protect the lumbar spine, and baboof. And let's see if he's got a little bit left, because he doesn't shower very much. There it is, Patrick Starr. Down in the Sharpie, right there. Come on out. Whenever you're ready, give yourself a hug.
Good job, Bradford.
Perfect job, Bradford. Who else has it? I'm going to get that tattoo on my stomach. What do I care? I'm going to get a big Patrick Starr in fishnet stockings. That's the tattoo he's wearing. It's a man after my own heart. What are you waiting for? Get yourself into a back bend. I got to send you a text? Yes, bend your backs, babies. Yes, Trey, look at you, that a boy. Get those fingers facing those heels. They're inwardly rotated. Elbows towards my son. Yeah, spread those hands out a little bit wider. You can do it. Ah, no, come out. All right, so what you're going to do it again. But I want your fingers to start that way, and then the elbows come in this way. So bring the hands a little bit wider. It ain't no fun, because your shoulders ain't going to love it. Boom, now keep them in, tuck. Look at that, badass. Well done. Nice job, kid. Come out whenever you're ready. Jessica Marie Bonacci, bring the heels together. Extend your feet towards me. Now send your heart towards Lily and Emily. Oh, extend your legs more, Jessica Marie. Lift a little weight off the crown of the head. Oh, dang. Come on out. That was beautiful. Well done. Good job, everybody. Give yourself a knees to chest squeeze. And then here's the Dillian. Just throw me that block. Alrighty, make your way to sit for my online friends. So I'll take a peek. Here's the Dillian. This block, if you'd like to do a restorative back bend, if you don't have one here, we don't have any to share. But if you have something, you can. And for my folks at home, you can place it under the fused part of the spine and just extend your legs and your arms overhead for restorative back bend. The rest of you do whatever you like. You want to do another bridge, you want to do another wheel, you want to do Vipada Vibrita Dandasana, you want to do Dhanurasana, the bow, Ustrasana, the camel, whatever serves you. And do another wheel. Lift one leg, I don't care, do what you want. Do whatever you want, stay there for 90 minutes, and then when you're done, text me. I'm going in to eat. I'm doing intermittent fasting. Now don't fool around with the time, I have a lot to eat. When I have time to eat, I eat. That's it. I just told the kids that I was like, in this amount of time, no label reading. Just get it down. Pull your heart through. Stan, give me them hips, son. Give me them hips. Bring your knees closer together. Tuck your toes. Come off your butt. Now tuck your toes. Are they tucked behind you? Good. This will make it easy. Now send the hips towards me. Place your fingers, straddle the Achilles heel. The knees want to keep going out. You got to keep them in. Straddle the Achilles heel. Press your thumb into your heel. Now you send them hips towards that front of that room. Oh, now relax. Set them up. Ready? I'm going to help you. You okay? We adjusting you? Breathe now, son. Just breathe or you're going to feel God now. Oh, yeah. Now relax your head, neck, shoulders, and face. Look at you, silly goose. Well done. Hold. Well done. Come out when you're ready. I love hitting people. Well done. Good job, everybody. That was, yeah, look at him now. You can't get him out. He loves it. Come on out and do a child's pose if you're in Ustrasana Camel. If you're in wheel, bring the knees to the chest. If you're in restorative back bend, do a happy baby. Do whatever makes you happy. And relax the low back. And then all we have left to do, children, is an inversion. And then nothing but 3 smiles. Extend your legs towards the ceiling or come on up to sit. And then join me at the front of the room, Miss Alexandra Nolte, if you wouldn't mind. All the way from Tallahassee, from the women's penal system of Tallahassee County, Florida, Miss Alexandra Nolte. Leon, what do I know? It's the Tallahassee, Schmallahassee. Very first inversion is a dead bug. It's a restorative inversion where the hips are higher than the heart. You just change lymphatic flow. At home, you would elevate and place something under your hip, a bolster, phone book, whatever you got. Next one is Salamba Sharvangasana. The shoulder stand. Walking the hands down the spine, squeezing the elbows together, generating energy through the inner ankle, sending everything up. And the dristi, the point of concentration, stays at the third eye, the tip of the nose, or the feet, never to the side. Don't go see what Sally's doing or Johnny's doing because you'll hurt yourself. And then the other one will be the next one, and one of our options is Shirsasana. Salamba Shirsasana. Go this way because that hill will make you roll. Interlace the hands if you want to practice headstand, no distance or further than the distance of the elbows. The crown of the head, which we just talked about, is literally from here to here. And then you walk them in, tucking the toes, heels in, generate through. Good job. Here, so we had a question earlier in class. My friend over there said I had pressure on the top of my head, but it felt better here. But if I go here, look at my cervical spine, right? So you have to generate the energy through the radius, pulling through the center of the forearm by turning the wrist upward and sending this whole area into the mat. Yeah! And then lifting out of the shoulder girdle and then come out real easy and take Balasana Child's Pose for your counter. All right, anybody that wants to try that, I'm not supposed to make any adjustments, but I'm going to keep you from falling. If that's the case, if you'd like to try, you just let me know. Want to go? If you're going to practice shoulder stand, keep the energy of the elbows coming in. If you're going to practice headstand, very good, thank you. Slowly take some of the pressure off the cranium each and every time you do headstand. So what I'm trying to do then is create this lift in the shoulder. And through the primary series, at one point in our Shirsasana, you lift off the crown of the head, you're not even on it. So you can make yourself upside down. We going, baby? Go there, stay there as long as you want. Oh, this is nice. It is kind of slippery. Oh, yeah, it is. Walk him in, easy. No, all right, slower. Walk him in. Send energy through the forearms. Good. Gaze the tip of your nose. Bring your heel in. Good. But you keep them both in until you can stabilize, okay, next time? So now, take a little bit of cat flexion to the spine. Yes, tuck, more cat. Ankle, knee, hip, shoulder through the center of the forearm. Sorry about my cold toes. Push. Yes! That's it, Malkin. Come out one leg at a time when you're ready. Well done, child's pose. That is Scorpion, by the way. Well done, Miss Alexandra. Good, Trace. Push down through the center of their forearms. Nicely done, kid. Good, everybody. Oh, delightful, everybody. Outstanding. And this is in an uneven lawn, funky divots and dips and holes, and everybody doing exactly what was right for them tonight. Perfect job. And let me tell you something. Come out, take the counter pose necessary. You know what it is. And then sit for a second. So you guys in child's pose, just make your way through and we'll sit. So here's the deal. When you get to the inversion part of practice, people want to go to the bathroom, or they're anxious, or you learn to something at the wall and there's no walls. We just talk about that too. There's no walls here to kick up to, right? The wall is your safety net all the time. So what happens is, when we get that wall, this is a wonderful reminder. This little pandemic thing has created so much opportunity for us, way more than it has obstacles, I can tell you that. I mean, not according to my banker, but anyway, without the walls, you have to embrace the little bit of fear that comes with your practice, right? So the fear is wonderful because as you get older, and a lot of you don't know this because you're too young to know it, but as you get older, fear starts. So we were talking about that trampoline the other day. When we lived at the house on Heyman, I put together 4 of them over the past. Well, one year, we built our second one or whatever it was, and I did it. It was a beach box. And I put the trampoline on the driveway. So you know there's 2 decks on a beach box and a driveway, and I put it together right there, and I kept running up and down stairs for tools. And this is now 12, 13, 14 years ago. So I didn't want to run up and down, or 12 years ago. I didn't want to run up and down no more, and one time I went over the rail and I jumped on. And I jumped off the deck onto the trampoline and never took into account there'd be some trajectory. I thought I was just going to do this. But I went off the deck and then was thrown halfway across the driveway, and I removed the majority of my skin. So, yeah, literally. So my entire life, there had to be something like that in my day, or else I was bored. I'm just a type A moron. But as you get older, I'm like, I ain't jumping off that. Now, like, if there's a light bulb out in a ceiling fan, I'm like, you better hire somebody for that. I ain't getting on no ladder. I just don't want to do it because it doesn't, there's fear involved in it for me, right? And I don't like heights. These are not what it has to do, and what I'm trying to get at is doing a headstand in the middle of my backyard is big. It's huge. It's awesome. And it's just a great thing to do so you can feel that empowerment. That empowerment that's you. So you got to embrace the fear. And it's just, and I say it all the time, but the net doesn't even appear until you jump. And then when you jump, it'll show up. You know what I mean? And if you don't, you're going to live. You're just going to fall in the grass, and I'm going to pick you up. You might get a tick or something. But that's it. So I'm proud of you. And that's not a big deal. But inversion time, and this is what started this whole long-winded dissertation, inversion time is a time for you to do exactly what your body needs when you need it. So I used to go, and I told you this before, this gentle beginner class where the majority of students were in their age, mature clientele. And it was a class where everybody did dead bug, or legs up the wall. Everybody, because they were 10 times smarter than me. And me, because I was doing 3 classes a day like a fool, would go do handstand in the corner, handstand in the corner, do this and that, chin stand, this and that, in this room of a bunch of people that were just changing their lymphatic flow beneficially. Now, I bust out a dead bug because there's no ego involved in it anymore. I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it in the middle of the room. I don't have to be able to do handstand in the middle of the room. That time, there is a time and place where I feel like I have to do that, but not then. What my body needs at Thursday at 5:30 with my Guruji on Howard is a dead bug at 5 to 7. So if you got to bust a dead bug and everybody else is doing handstand, good. Bust a dead bug. And half the time you're going to hear me say, good job. Because it's awesome. There's something to the subtleties of turning your body upside down. So thank you for being honest with yourself. And don't do anything that's not honest yoga because it won't serve you. Make your way to your back, for God's sakes. Let's progressively relax. If you haven't done this before, Shavasana is the counter pose to your whole practice. So let your feet fall out. Drop your hands to your side, palms up. Good. Relax. Now, you have to do this. This is an 8-minute posture or more, and this is a counter pose to your whole thing. So get warm, cover yourself up, do whatever you got to do, and then you are going to fall without any structural integrity at all. You are just going to turn into a blobby mess of your soul and skin. Every bone you got, throw in the canal for the next 8 minutes. And then you need to take a conscious, aware action to be soft. Good. Now, the body's getting soft. Release the breath. Let it come in and out as long and shallow, as deep as it wants. Now soften his head, neck, shoulders, face, skin, tongue in the mouth, low jaw. Breathe in peace. Breathe out fear, expectation, anxiety, judgment. Breathe in peace. Distance yourself from fear, anxiety, judgment, sorrow. Breathe in love and think about the ones you love. Breathe in light. You can see it now. You can see it with your eyes closed. Sun hits your eyelids, you look up, metaphysically of course. And that's the light. You've gotten into the deep glacier to remove the veils of nonsense that cloud what is you. That sparkliness that is you. Breathe in love, babies. Hold it close, because there's nothing else. Breathe out love. Open your ears. My friends are going to come run around your brains for a while with their sounds. Get 'em. Not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great. Because greatness is determined by service. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. Reverend Martin Luther King. When you go out into the woods and you look at trees, you all see different trees, because some of them are bent. You sort of understand that it didn't get enough light, so it turned that way. And you don't get all emotional about it, you just allow it. The minute you get near humans, you lose all that. You are constantly saying you are to this, or I am to that. That judgment mind comes in. And so I practice turning people into trees, which means appreciating them just the way they are. Baba Ram Das. If an egg is broken by outside force, life ends. If broken by inside force, life begins. Great things always begin from inside. Ah, the Gautama Buddha. There's light within each of us that can never be diminished or extinguished. It can only be obscured by forgetting who you are. Ah, the Dalai Lama. I always feel happy, you know why? Because I don't expect anything from anyone. Expectations always hurt. Life is short, so love your life. Be happy and keep smiling. Just live for yourself, and before you speak, listen. Before you write, think. Before you spend, earn. Before you pray, forgive. Before you hurt, feel. Before you hate, love. Before you quit, try. Before you die, live. Very, very slowly, very, very mindfully. Take a conscious breath, that's all. Ever so sweetly, ever so thoughtfully, take tiny movements to your fingers and toes. Gentle nudges of physical awareness. And then roll your head from side to side, but slow like it were 1 billion pounds. Feel every bump of my backyard as it rolls across the back of your head. And as it yearns through one direction or another, roll onto that side, whatever one is your concern, not mine. Yoga Chitta Vrita Narodaha. You have got a lasso around your consciousness. Yoga is nothing more than the cessations of the fluctuations of a busy mind. Oh no, it sure is. It's a unity, a yoke, a bonding between mind, body, spirit, and soul. It's everything. It's light, it's dark, it's cold, it's warm. It's you. So still bodies mean still minds, and still minds means you can turn inward. And when you turn inward, you bump into yourself, and you know exactly what happens. Your very best version wins the battle. So bring your victorious behinds up to a seat whenever you're ready. All right. So over and over and over again, I'm reminded and reminded and reminded. And I used to say to myself, practicing all the time, when I was practicing to teach. And it was weird because my personal practice had to go back to being a personal practice. And my practice was going, and my intentions during my practice subconsciously became me practicing to be a better teacher for you. That's all nice and whatever, but no, it was physical. I was trying to make sure I could keep ahead and do things that I could teach you to do. And I always had to keep exploring those physical postures to stay, whatever. Then, the most rudimentary and fundamental of all, and this is completely non-denominational for you especially, because me and you just met. I never want to impose any of my spirituality on you at all. My spirituality, yes, but never denominationally. But so rudimentary and ground level in the Buddhist practicing, or the Buddhist teachings, is when all of you are what you call better at yoga than me, then I'm finally a good teacher. And I'm watching you, and I'm watching tonight, and I'm looking around, and I know a lot of you now for a while. And there's some of you that I know for not as long a time, but I spend every day with you now, which is incredible and awesome. And I'm watching your practice develop, your physical practice develop. And it's getting awesome, and it's getting awesome, and it's getting awesome, and it's awesome. And it's better and better and better. but it's not here that it even means anything to me. It's when I talk to you on the phone later or a text or something that says, holy moly, man, my life, I felt so good when I left that class, and I was just on it, and I was jacked, and I was jazzed, and I felt great, or I was at peace, and I wasn't a jerk. Man, that's when you're better at it than I am. And the better and better and better you get, the better and better I get without having to prove a thing at all. So, I mean, it's my job at very, very least and I hope every single one of you are, and you already are better at me at practice. But this is the result, the byproduct of practice. This is the result of rolling out your mat over and over and over again, time and time again, because my faith in what yoga taught me, which is everything. Yoga will teach you one thing, Jesus Christmas. Yoga will teach you that love means everything, nothing else is bullshit. I'm sorry, I didn't curse all class. But it'll teach you that there's nothing else. And then when you have faith in that, all the things that worry you and all the things that are challenges and roadblocks and hurdles and mountains start to show up. And they start to show up, and they start to heal, and they start to be. Love just cures everything. And if you have faith in it, and if you keep rolling out, and you keep loving and loving and loving and loving and loving, everything works out just fine. Everything. And that makes no sense at all. And I understand that. And I have nothing to quantify or statistically prove it to you. But I promise you, if you do this shit forever, shit was going to be good. And you could tell me 100 years from now I'm wrong, because I'll still be sitting right here. That's it. I love you all very, very much. Put your hands together. Thank you for practicing with me. Thanks for giving me your light. Thanks for sharing with me everything. Thanks for letting me just pour my junk into your cup. And thanks for filling it back up every time you sit. And I love the death out of you, and I can't wait. It's nice to meet you, new friend. The light in me thinks the light in you is absolutely blinding. I love you all very, very, very much. Namaste. That's the Bohemian Song Society. Peace and light, y'all. Peace and light. Thank you, thank you, thank you, all my friends. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Make them dance, kiddies. Make them dance.